The Xavier boys basketball team played Ottumwa tonight. The Saints are still trying to find their sea legs because several of their players didn't start playing basketball until after Xavier's loss in the 4A football title game. Zach Hanley gives us a look at their transition from tackles to two-pointers.
Coming off a heartbreaking 6-point loss in the state football championship game.
It was hard at first, but being a heartbreaker and all, but you got to get over it and start a new season.
A handful of Xavier players only had 96 hours to put their pads away and step into the gym.
I know it was really a tough place emotionally for them to rebound and then come back 4 days later and get to work on the basketball court.
I know they needed us, all the football players, Corbin, Reggie, Matt, all the guys that played football, they needed us, so we just had to go right into it.
And their first few practices weren't much to write home about.
A little rough around the edges with their skill.
The shot's still coming, but the legs have gotten a lot better when you keep running up and down the court.
They're still a little sore still, but that's just basketball. You're always constantly running.
And their sprint from football to basketball wasn't the only thing this team had to work through in a short amount of time.
A lot of uncertainty, I think, for everyone involved.
I was pretty curious about him first.
At the beginning, when we first met him, we were all kind of questionable.
The team had to get used to a new coach, Ryan Luersman, a former Hawkeye who quickly won them over with his passion for basketball.
On games, he'll be banging on the floor, getting us going, getting us pumped up, just giving us energy the whole time.
There's nothing quite like it, being a part of in this case, 15 to 17-man team. Having a set of common goals and then working together day in and day out just to see if you can achieve them.
You have a coach that really cares about you. It makes you want to play for him.
And it makes it easier to forget that football disappointment and replace it with basketball joy.